Well, this is Atlantean Gardens, Banned Occult Secrets of the Vril Society. Here is the blog, actually. It's Atlantean Gardens blogspot with an L. Banned Occult Secrets of the Vril Society. After World War II and the subsequent occupation of Germany, Allied military commanders were stunned to discover the penetrating depth of the Nazi regime's closely guarded state secrets. The world's best intelligence organization was not the least of these revelations. Also discovered were massive and meticulous research files on secret societies, metaphysics, genetics, alternative energy and other scientific pursuits that boggled the imagination of the Allied command. Even more spectacular was an entire web of underground rocket and flying saucer factories with an accompanying free energy technologies that still defies our ordinary beliefs. Missing U-boat fleets possessing the most advanced submarine technology in the world left many wondering if the Nazis had escaped with yet more secrets, or even with Hitler himself. Behind all these mysteries was an even deeper element, a secret order known to the initiates as the Order of the Black Sun, an organization so feared that it is now illegal to even print the symbols and insignia in modern Germany. Its roots stemmed from the Vril Society, that began around the same time as the Thule Society, when Karl Haushofer, founder of the Brothers of Light, the Buddha des Lichts, which means the Brothers of Light, sometimes referred to as the Luminous Lodge. Whereas the Thule Society ended up focusing primarily upon materialistic and political agendas, the Vril Society put its attention to the other side. This group was eventually renamed the Vril Gesellschaft as it rose in prominence and united three major societies: the Lords of the Black Stone, the Teutonic Order of the Herren vom Schwarzen Stein, the Black Knights of the Thule Society, the Black Sun, the elite branch of the SS. When the German secret societies came into being after World War I, the world's leading authorities on archaeology and linguistics, especially regarding ancient Sumer and Babylon, were primarily German. A local medium named Maria Orsic, here you got a picture of her, began getting messages in an unknown language and couldn't transcribe them, so began meeting with key members of these societies along with other mediums. The messages supposedly came from the star system of Aldebaran, an orange giant located about 65 light years away in the zodiac constellation of Taurus, which they believed has two planets which form the Sumerian Empire. In the 1930s, Nazis exploring the southern extremities of the globe set up a base called Base 211 in Antarctica. You may have heard of Operation High Jump and how Admiral Byrd had an altercation with entrenched German forces that overpowered them with amazing flying craft. A map from the Third Reich obtained by Russian forces during World War II has recently surfaced detailing not only the direct passageway used by German U-boats to access the subterranean domain, but also the complete map of both hemispheres of the inner realm of Agartha. Here it is, apparently the inner world or hollow earth theory, how it is down there, it's so-called hollow earth. After the Soviet collapse in 1991, the KGB released previously classified files that cast light on the mysterious US-led naval expedition to Antarctica in 1947. The intelligence report guidance from Soviet KGB spies embedded in the US revealed that the US Navy had sent a military expedition led by Admiral Byrd to find and destroy a hidden Nazi base. On the way, they encountered and were defeated by a German saucer force that destroyed several ships and planes, forcing the US to retreat and implement a media cover-up lasting up until today. Officially called the United States Navy Antarctic Development Program, the naval component of Operation High Jump was comprised of 4,700 military personnel and aircraft carrier, the USS Philippine Sea, among the largest aircraft carriers of the time, and a number of naval support ships and aircraft. Byrd's expedition ended after only 8 weeks with many fatalities, according to initial news reports based on interviews with crew members who spoke to the press while passing through Chilean ports. Well, the Vril Society had transmitted contact with the Aldebaranic Aryans from the Taurus star system, well, the Pleiades. And they got practically maps, apparently, or plans to build a Zazzle-type aircraft. The so-called Vril series was the result of this. Also, there was the Hanubu series, also based on anti-gravitics, and also the Andromeda series that long cigar-shaped UFOs. They built up bases in South America, the Imperial Germans, and found the entrance to the inner hollow Earth in the South Pole and North Pole. They also set up a base 211, in this New Swabia in the South Pole or Antarctica. So they found also the inner Earth, the hollow Earth. Hitler was a firm believer in the hollow Earth theory, and they found it also using U-boats. Many high-tech U-boats simply disappeared after the war. The most modern of the most modern U-boats simply disappeared. And this entire staff, many people, hundreds of thousands of people, are unaccounted for. So yeah, another great book depicting the incredible realities of the technology of the Third Reich is this book. Henry Stevens, Hitler Suppressed and Still Secret Weapons, Science and Technology. It describes the motor stop metal, an electromagnetic generator that stops motors or cars at where they are. You just have to press a button and all motors within a certain radius just stop functioning. They're motor stop metal. And many encounters with these UFOs say that their cars just simply stop working. And it was designed in Germany in the 1930s and 1940s. There are also many books or science fiction books based on this subject. In Germany, there is entire youth books, actually, or science fiction books based on this theory online. And it is common knowledge among the far right, or not common knowledge, but it is nevertheless a myth among the far right people that there's a third power or Imperial German force, the so-called UFO force, or the Imperial Army of God, that actually influences global affairs. And here's another book, Aldebaran. Also UFOs, that they have contact with Aldebaranic Aryans. I do not believe, like in the article stated, that Aldebaran is uninhabitable, that Aldebaran still exists to this day, and has a huge space fleet in orbit, and that we are actually a colony of these Aldebaranic Aryans. There was a huge pan-galactic war going on between the so-called Aldebaranic Aryans, the Nordic aliens, the tall, blonde-eyed, blue-eyed aliens that these people always saw, and the Draco Empire, or the reptilian Anunnaki. Here's another one. It's from Sahid El-Farak, The Angels of the Black Sun. It goes on the Babylonian prophecy of the third Sargon. From Priestess Zayaha, from the High Priestess of King Nebuchadnezzar. Well, I wanted to talk about the Vril Society. And yeah, well, if all these theories are right, and this is real history, then there's an Imperial German force, I believe it to be. The UFO myth, the cover-up operation concerning UFOs and ETs is incredible. And that there are more forces at play here than just what we perceive with our own eyes through the mass media or in the internet. You have to have an open mind for the Hollow Earth, Imperial German, Space Nazis, God, and his angels, the appearance of the Son of Man, third Sargon, Jesus Christ. Well, that is my view on reality. Hope you enjoyed it. Hells.